Hello and welcome to Motivational Mondays with Mashana Perry. Today our topic is living your life bulletproof. In today's society, we all have so many things that we have to do, running around to and fro, and there's so many issues and problems that have us bound. So I want to talk to those people today that are feeling like every time they get a little bit ahead or something good is going right for them, here comes another bullet or dart thrown at you to throw you off of your game. Something that will weigh you down, to give you a heavy burden, and you just don't understand how you're ever going to be able to get ahead, how you're ever going to be able to find that joy, that peace, that happiness, that tranquility that we all long for. Because as soon as you get that little piece of happiness, here comes another issue, another problem that you're yet going to have to face and have to deal with. But I want to encourage you today. The only way that you will get out of your situation of allowing those things to control your life is to live your life with a bulletproof vest on. Now, that doesn't mean that the bullets aren't coming. But what it does mean is that you now have protection from the bullets. Sometimes those bullets would just be flesh wounds. Barely got the rent paid. My car broke down. Now what am I going to do? I've had to shuffle some things around to make some things happen. So, I'm kind of in a bad place. It hurt me a little bit, but I'll get back on top. That's just a flesh wound. And then some of you have those bullets that actually hit you, but they don't get to your heart because you have protection. Now, those bullets could be a broken relationship, something you thought it was going to work, but just wasn't the person for me. So I'm hurt. I'm down for a minute. I need some serious help. And then some of you have some real serious issues that you're dealing with. It could be an addiction. It could be cancer. It could be that you have to go and have some type of surgery and you're just so heavily weighted. Your mind is just so bombarded with feelings of fear and anxiety. Some of you may be experiencing depression and you don't know how to get out of this place. So what I want to motivate you today is to understand the only way you can move yourself above these type of bullet wounds is to have on the full armor of God, the full armor of protection, to let you know that there is a higher power to catapult you up out of the situation. Sometimes those bullet wounds even have you bound to a wheelchair. Did you know that those bullet wounds can hit you right from the back when you're not looking? Unsuspected things will happen and it'll leave you paralyzed. You will be into a position where you're so stuck and stagnant in your situation. You don't know which way to go, left or right. Oh, I forgot. I'm so depressed and downtrodden that I can't even move myself out of this situation. So I'm paralyzed. I'm stuck. I'm in a place where my mind won't even allow me to think about how to change my circumstance. But your mind and your faith has to line up to make it look like what it may not seem like. The bulletproof vest gives you the armor even when you're walking through the army and the bullets are flying to and fro, but yet you are not scaled, you are not touched, there is no blood because you are covered, you are safe, you have on the full armor of protection. It's called faith. Just a little bitty faith, the size of a mustard seed, will allow you to say, this too shall pass. If you came here today to Motivational Monday to get a pity pat party, then you came to the wrong place. Because I want to tell you that even when the bullet wounds have pierced your body, you still have the power to get up. You still have the power to stand up and strengthen yourself and say, this too shall pass. I will not allow this situation to define me. I will not allow this situation to control me, to take over my life. Yet I will use this situation to build myself up, to encourage myself, to realize that I'm much more wiser and stronger than I ever thought that I could be. I'm much greater. I'm an overcomer. Sometimes you look back over your life and you say, I don't even know how I survived that. That's your bulletproof vest. You didn't even know you had one. But you ducked and dodged so many bullets, so don't get weary in the ducking and dodging now. This is not the time to throw in the towel. This is the time for you to get up, fight, get in the game, and reach your prize. Overcome. You're in the fight of your life. There's no question. But guess what? You're still standing. You're still standing. You are still standing. So get up and believe that not only will you stand up in the midst of your situation, you will come out with the gloves fighting. You will come out on top. You will be more powerful. You will be more greater. You will be an encourager. And you will be more than a conqueror. If you have no fight to overcome, how would you know what it feels like to build up the muscle to overpower the enemy? You have to build your character in those small fights so that you can be ready to get into the fight with a Floyd Mayweather. You can't just jump on in there. You have to build your way up with the small people first. All of these challenges that you feel that you're facing, this week, evaluate them. Find out what the lesson was in those challenges and keep going. Keep moving. Keep doing. Because when you keep moving, something happens. Something happens on the inside. Something takes place on the outside. People look at you and they say, she doesn't stop. And somehow they forget that you have the vest on. And when the bullets come and you're still walking as if you're not touched, they don't need to see your vest, baby, but it's there. Living your life bulletproof is about knowing that challenges will come, but yet you have a protection around you that will catapult those challenges out of your way. They may get you down for a while, but because you are protected, you will get back up. Keep standing, keep fighting, and this too shall pass. So until next Monday, this week, I want you just to look at yourself and say, I am so much greater than I give myself credit for. I am so much more powerful than I know. I have so much more strength than I could ever imagine. And until next week, I'm offering motivation to the masses. So peace and blessings. Thank you for visiting me. And you can also visit me on my website at www.bulletproof.com. MashawnAPerry.com. Bye-bye.